That's probably a lie and a half right there, but I'm pretty good at finding shit in the guild traders.
Yeah, he is good at that.
I would not necessarily leave it to me, but just saying. Give me a chance to look around. I can see what I can find. If I can find it, I'll let you know. If I can't find it, you're fucked.
Most of the time, the ones in Deshaun will have a lot of shit. Cause I'm good at, cause I've been finding a lot of good shit that I need in there, and it's just looking around all that. Alright. I'm jumping off this character into another one. Kick my character from this group, whoever gets the crown. I'm gonna pull out another one that puts out even more DPS than this one does. This one's got decent DPS, but he still needs some tweaking, just a little bit of tweaking done. Because he don't have as many skill points as some of my other characters do.
Alright, here comes the guy.
Hold on. Babe, what did you just tell me?
My controller's still vibrating.
Did you reset it?
What's up, brother?
Hey, go. You got it
Yeah,
fixed?
they're trash.
No, I didn't quit vibrating.
Did you reset it?
Yeah.
Well, you think it'll do right?
I don't know. I'll figure out later.
Are you still playing with us, or are you getting off?
Yes.
Okay, what time is it? Oh, okay, it's still pretty early. Yeah, I was just making sure you're still playing with us.
All right, brother. What? Uh, look up Outcast Nightblade DPS build. Yep. Outcast will get you your the most power. Now, Brian's not really into copying builds and stuff, but if you ask Brian, he'll tell you.
I still use some of the concepts of builds, but if there's a move I don't really like and I like one or the other, I'll try and make it work. But sometimes you do got to follow these builds a little bit to make some kind of difference in your damage. I hated it for a long time. I was real hard-headed to it, but
Yeah.
even I've had to switch some moves just to make them put out more damage. Like my main is a Nightblade, and he puts out hell of a damage. He's a good PvP character though. He's mainly for PvP. I mean, he does alright in dungeons. Yeah, my main's a Nightblade, and he's a weird one. It's still, my build is still different from the customary builds that you'll see. For one, people could trip out because mine's a Nord, and he rocks a heavy weapon. People don't get that, but I make it work. And plus, he's a little tanky. He's not like where he don't put out no damage or nothing. He puts out hell of a damage. But I made him a little bit to where he's not as squishy as other Nightblades too. So
I have a Nightblade. I just
I do have a really good build, but it's unique and it took a lot of tweaking to get him just right.
Now, now are
He's a
you doing for
Nordling.
people? Mine's an orc.
Mine's a Nordling. But orcs are really good Nightblade builds too. I've looked that up. They are really good. They have a lot of high stamina. But you'll still be squishy. Nordlings are naturally good at tanking a little bit. So if you just put all your stuff, if you put your armor right and your chest plate and your legs, your main pieces of your armor with the right build, and you put a lot of health glyphs and stuff into just those two pieces, you can balance out with your attribute just right and make them not squishy and still have good sustain. Yeah.
You saying your Nord has more survivability than my orc?
Yes. And I have beaten your orc before. I've beaten your orc before, Hagen, with my Nightblade. Nightblade on Nightblade. Alright, I'm coming in with my Nightblade, Hagen. This is my pride and joy character, so, I mean... I'm not saying that build you copied, Hagen, ain't off the chain. I've looked at it and thought about race change. I have two race change nodes right now that I have not used. I have considered changing the race of my character to an orc. I am not going to lie, but I don't want to do it because I feel like the Nord is what gives him a little bit more of not being as squishy. I really do. Britain for Nightblade? Sustain maybe, but somebody's on crack because they'll be squishy as hell. I don't know. The best stamina characters are Red Guards, Orcs, and Khajiits. I don't know where they got that Britain. Britons are great when it comes to magic sustain. If you're building a magic Nightblade, maybe. But if you're building a stam Nightblade, no. Oh, okay, well then you're correct. If you're building a magic one, I never built a magic Nightblade. I don't really like a lot of the magic text that they got. But yeah.
Go by Outcast. I don't know nothing about them.
But yeah, Britain's really good magic sustain. Matter of fact, my old lady's character is a sorcerer, and she's a Briton, and they got really great magic sustain. Of course, I got a Sork. My magic character, my sorcerer is actually an orc. But I just build unique builds. I don't like to go by. I mean, I do sometimes still go by some of the builds, but sometimes I don't always pick the race that everybody should suspect that you should be just because you're supposed to be a certain race or whatever. But sometimes that does make a difference. But if you're going to build a stamina build, I wouldn't recommend you going Nordling. They're really not the greatest with stamina builds. Mine works because I made it work after tweaking the points right and getting the armors tweaked right. But it ain't easy to build a Nord Nightblade at all. Like they really don't work that well with that. But if you're gonna build, where you want to meet at, Hagen?
Oh, hold on, I gotta pass Crown to.
Hey, I'll tell you where to meet at. You can meet right here in my front yard, where my throne sits in my guild house. How's that? Oh, Kratos is in our guild, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you are. That's how I know she was on.
Clan.
Yeah, Hidden Ninja Clan. Travel to the guild. Travel to the guild house so you can watch Hagen get this ass whooping.
All right, motherfucker. Don't challenge the dragon if you don't want the horns.
Last I checked, my character's name is Master Dragon Eye.
Yeah, it's because I fucking took his eye out with my teeth.
No, that's because I got an extra eye. It's because I got an extra eye beyond
Showered
this
in dinner.
realm.
Okay, baby. Come here. Let me feel you. Let me fill you up here.
What are you doing, babe? We gonna travel to the guild house? Yeah, I'm in the guild house sitting on my throne. You can just travel to me or go to Gornar Estate. It's in Green. Groutwood. It's the northernmost estate there. It's basically a bunch of trees and some woods, but I turned it into a nice little setup and training ground. Where you got to kick my character. My other character will prohibit you from traveling to me. I think it was Dragon Eye Prime was that character. He's my Dragon Knight. He's a Nordling. My first three characters are Nordlings. I have a Warden. Nightblade's my first one. I have a Warden as my second. And that Dragon Knight was my third. He's alright. I mean, I play with him sometimes. I mean, I really tested his metal in that trial. He actually was putting out quite a bit of damage, but I still don't think he puts out as much damage. Just so you know, that's Hagen's chair. I'm sorry, babe. You can take the other chair if you want, because Robbie's not here.
I can't dishonor a brother like that. I have to stay in my chair. Fallen soldier.
Unfortunately, we lost one of the leaders of our guild due to something happening. I'm sorry, but something happened, and
she can sit in my chair for now.
His whole
it's
PlayStation
okay.
account got permabanned, and now he's been sick. He's not trying to. Is that you? Is that you down there? Hagen? Are you just making all your weapons look like that? Is that how you're doing that? You're just making them all look like that? You know you're supposed to be dual wielding, right? It says to dual wield with that build. Oh, you copied me a little bit. Alright, come on, Hagen.
Hey, Dustin, you coming over here to watch this shit?
He went to go start his truck.
Oh, that's Brent, not Dustin.
Oh.
Really, a vampire? A werewolf? What the hell?
Everybody just saw that, right? He's just got mollywop.
Well, get off the werewolf part of it. That's a werewolf. That's a werewolf build, not a fucking straight up Nightblade.
Yes, it
Pussy
is.
pie,
He's a
bitch.
Nightblade,
Pussy
werewolf,
pie,
whatever.
bitch.
Whatever.
Pussy
You
pie,
still got
bitch.
your ass whooped all the same.
Fucker, how you gonna cheat me like that? I don't.
I ain't cheating nothing like nothing.
Oh, you eating food too? Hold on.
You better hurry up. Bye-bye, Hagen. Oh shit, you got lucky. You got out of there just in time. You hear me? That was a just in time kind of shit. Oh yeah, Hagen, all that shit talking, and I didn't even transform into a werewolf. Yep,